In this video, I'm going to explain how to clone your voice using the Clone Voice AI platform, so you can use it unlimited times across different voice narrations. I also want to let you know that if you haven't purchased this platform yet and you're interested, you'll find a link in the description of this video. I also have some special bonuses for you if you get Clone Voice AI through the link in the description. I'll explain all the details about these bonuses at the end of the video. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now let's start by explaining how to clone your voice. It's very simple. You're going to click on this button that says Clone Voice. When you enter the platform, this section is already selected by default. So you'll simply click here where it says Choose Instant, and once we click there, this window will open. Here you have two options. You can record using your computer's microphone. For example, if I click here where it says Record with Microphone, a window will open allowing me to record my own voice. So right now, it's recording what I'm saying. If I stop it, then I'll have my voice recording saved here, and I can use it to clone my voice. The other option is to upload a file. For example, if I click here where it says Upload File, a window will open, and here I can upload a previously recorded audio file of my voice. For instance, this one right here. I'll select the one that says Narrator 1, and if we click play, we'll be able to listen to it.
Artificial intelligence is advancing faster than any technology we've ever seen. And with every new breakthrough, the same...
Now we can clone this voice. How do we do that? It's very simple. Here, where it says Voice Name, we assign a name to it. In this case, I'll use the same name as the audio file. This is just so you can easily identify it among all your voices. Then, here, we choose the language in which this voice was originally recorded. For example, if you recorded it in Spanish, you would select Spanish. If you recorded it in Hindi, you would select Hindi. In this case, I'm going to choose English, which is the language this audio was originally recorded in. Here where it says Gender, you choose either male or female. In this case, I'll leave it set to male. Then I need to check this box right here. This is basically the terms and conditions. If you have any questions, you can read them. Everything is listed here. Now I simply click where it says Clone Voice and wait a moment. In fact, it's almost instant. As you can see here, we now have the voice called Narrator 1. If we click play, we can listen to it.
Artificial intelligence is advancing faster than any technology
We can also mark it as a favorite. This is useful when you have many voices and need to quickly find a specific one. Favorite voices always appear at the top. I can also download it or delete it. So now, let's create an audio using this voice. In this case, we're going to click where it says Create Audio. And here, for example, we'll give it a name, just to identify it. Next, where it says Select Voice, we simply choose a voice. Here we have different options. For example, I have many voices showing up here, but these are system voices, meaning they are already stored within the Clone Voice AI platform.
Hey, this is what I sound like. You can use me for narration, videos, or any project you imagine.
Hey, this is what I sound like. You can use me for narration.
Now, where it says Select Category, you can switch between different types of voices. We have system voices and cloned voices. We also have designed voices and a library. In this case, we're going to select the cloned category, and here we have all the voices we've cloned using this platform. I'm simply going to select the one called Narrator 1.
Artificial intelligence.
And it will automatically appear here as selected. Next, under Original Language, we'll leave it set to English unless you plan to create a video in another language. If that's the case, you would select a different language. We also have the option to translate the script. If I select another language, it gives me the option to translate, but first we need to have a script. So first, I'm going to create a script. Here it asks what type of script we want to create. In this case, I'm going to choose a central topic about whether AI will eventually replace jobs. I think it's an interesting topic that we can create a video around. Then, under Category, we select one of the available options, such as short videos, children's stories, and so on. In this case, I'm going to select the option that says YouTube Video Script. In this optional field, we can add a URL. That means if we want the AI to pull all the information from a specific web page, we can paste it here. If not, it's not necessary. We can simply generate the script, or we can check this box so the AI automatically searches for all relevant information related to this topic, and then generates the script for us. So now we're going to click here where it says Generate Script, and we'll wait a moment. And that's it. Our script has now been generated. As you can see, it's a pretty complete script. So now, to create the audio, we're simply going to check this box and accept the terms and conditions, just like we did before, and then click where it says Create New Audio. We click it. Okay, now it asks me to select the voice. It looks like it was deselected when I changed the language, so now we're going to click Create again, and it won't let me. It seems that it's forcing me to translate it. So let's go ahead and translate it just so you can see an example. In this case, we'll select Spanish and click Translate, and our script will be translated automatically. All right, in this case, I'm going to refresh the page and repeat the entire process again to generate the audio in English. Okay, now we have the script here again. For example, here it asks me to enter my name, so I'll type Alex, and I think that's everything. So now we'll check this box and click Create New Audio. Now it takes us to a second step where we need to review each block. In other words, the platform has separated the entire script into small paragraphs, each one in a different block. This allows us to add a different emotion to each sentence. In the first one, we'll select Default, and in the second one, we'll select Surprised. We can also add different types of expressions. This is a long pause. And this is a short pause.
Achoo!
I'm going to add this one here just to see how it sounds, and then we'll click where it says Generate Audio. Now we just have to wait for it to finish processing. All right, as you can see, our audio has already been generated. It took about 1 minute to generate, which is pretty fast. So if we click play, we'll be able to listen to it.
Hey everyone, it is Alex here, and today we're tackling a question that has probably crossed most of our minds. Will AI eventually replace our jobs? It is a big, scary question, and honestly, the answer isn't a simple yes or no.
Okay, as you can tell, it didn't generate the laughter. I'm not exactly sure what the reason is, but what it did change was the tone to a more surprised tone in the second paragraph.
Oh, we're going to dive into the reality of what is happening, bust some myths, and talk about tackling a question that has probably crossed most of our minds. Will AI eventually...
So here we have different options. We can download it, edit it, clone it, or delete it. Okay, before wrapping up, as you may have noticed, the expressions were not generated within the audio. However, this wasn't a platform error. It was my fault. I skipped a step. So, I recorded another video where I explain the reason in detail. If you'd like to check it out, I've left a card right here, and also a link in the description of this video. To wrap things up, let me explain what the bonuses I mentioned at the beginning of this video are all about. You can get them only if you purchase Clone Voice AI through the links included in the description or the pinned comment of this video. The first bonus is the AI automation course, where you'll learn how to create viral videos using artificial intelligence. You'll also learn how to find niches with the highest potential for going viral. The second bonus is the Faceless YouTube Automation Guide. With this guide, you'll better understand how the YouTube algorithm works and how you can use AI to create content that gets distributed on the platform, all without needing to show your face. The third bonus is a collection of over 10,000 PLR ebooks. That means all of them include resale rights licenses, so you can sell them at any price you want. You can also turn them into audiobooks with the help of Clone Voice AI, which includes an exclusive feature specifically for that. If you're not familiar with that feature yet, you can check out my full review and complete tutorial of this platform. I've left a link in the description. On top of that, we'll be adding more exclusive bonuses. So if you purchase Clone Voice AI right now through the link in the description or the pinned comment, You'll get immediate access to these bonuses, as well as any future bonuses we add. But remember, only through the links included in the description or the pinned comment of this video. So now you know. For now, I hope all of this information has been really helpful for you. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.